Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I had to refilm this intro because somehow I screwed it up. What I am, in the video I'm sharing today, I'm doing something a little bit different. It might sound a little echoey because I am sitting in my bathroom. And a little backstory, my bathroom, when I bought the house, it was one of the things I said I wanted to change. The counter was white with these gold speckles, very 80s. Very Brady Bunch bathroom. Think about that, okay? And the sinks were a teal color. Yes, teal. And I just wanted to change them. And we changed a bunch of other things first. We put in hardwood floors. We changed some walls downstairs. Changed the ceilings and the rooms all up down there. So we've done a lot. And we built a dock down at our lake, but I never got around to doing the bathroom. Well, about 3 years ago, I decided that I was going to do the bathroom, and I saved the money, and I was ready to do it when I got diagnosed with my triple negative breast cancer. So all the money that I had saved went towards paying deductibles and copays. And the bathroom just didn't seem like that big of a deal. Well, a year after that, I went ahead and refinished the countertop. I bought a thing from Gianni and did the countertop, and I was happy with it. Now it does need a touch-up, so I will make a video showing how I do that. But the sinks still stay teal, and I thought, well, we'll just end up changing it. Well, I'm not changing them until I'm done with the twice yearly scans. I get checked every 3 months. I have blood draws. I have scans every 6 months. Triple negative breast cancer is very aggressive, so they monitor you very closely, which means big medical bills. So I finally decided a couple weeks ago I'd had enough, and I picked up this kit. So I have videoed the process of me redoing the sink. So did it turn out? Did I screw up? Guess you'll have to watch to find out. I did have a plan B. If it screwed up, I was going to go to Builder's Warehouse or Lowe's and buy 2 new sinks. So let's see what happened. Okay, here I am at my sink. I'm getting ready to do the prep work. I need to clean each sink. I've got a little rust down there where the water has leaked down. I need to use something to try to get that rust off that's on there, and just clean the sink really well and get rid of any hard water spots. I'm going to use this. It has lime, calcium, and rust remover. We have a well, so our water is very hard that comes out of our well, and there's a lot of minerals and stuff in it, so this should remove all that. Okay, next it said to use the still wool on the sink, so I'm going to do that. Now it says to add the cleaning solution to a gallon of water, so I'm going to go do that. Okay, that is done. It is dry, and it doesn't seem to have any residue of anything on there. Although I'm wondering if I shouldn't repeat it a second time. Yep, it says to repeat it, so I'm going to repeat everything one more time through. Okay, I have completed the cleaning process twice, and now I am going to cover everything around it with painter's tape. I will come back to you when I'm done, okay? Okay, excuse the noise. It is the 4th of July. There's been people letting off fireworks, which upset my dogs. And now I can hear thunder off in the distance. So that's probably coming through on this. But today is the day I have to do this. So I should not have dropped my brush all the way down in there. I did do some practice strokes off camera, and now I am getting ready to paint. Now it said to do 3 very thin coats and not to worry about if I see brush strokes and stuff like that. So I'm going to just get to painting. And after a minute or so, you're not supposed to go back over an area that you did. So if you missed anything, you have to get it on the next few coats. So I am going to just go around there kind of close. And I guess I will be more careful on the next few coats. Right now I'm just trying to get everything covered. Okay, that is one coat, and it said to wait 3 to 6 hours before you do the next coat. So it is 12:45. I will come back in 3 hours. Okay, I am back. It has been a little over 3 hours, and I really hope this is not how it's going to look when I'm done. I see some spots that I didn't get covered. This looks like it's still kind of tacky. I'm wondering if I need to wait a little longer. It's been 3 hours. You know what? I'm going to wait another hour. Okay, I'm going to go back in and do the second coat. I'm really hoping that it gives better coverage. I'm using the brush that I bought at Lowe's, not the brush that came with the kit. I figured I would use their brush for the final coating.
know, this was the closest thing that they had to it. I had the guy there at Lowe's help me figure it out. He took it apart, and this was the closest thing that they had to the brush. And I said, well, it said that you needed to do 3 coats, but it only came with 2 brushes, and they said to use a different brush each time. Oh, this second coat is looking a lot better. A lot better. Trying to decide if it's better to go down the bowl or up. Anything I miss, I can get on the next coat. The final coat. It is much easier to put it on over top of the other coat. I think I'm going to go up. I think it worked better going up than going down. You can hear Andy Griffith in the background. I've got the TV on, on fairly loud because of the dogs. Trying to drown out the fireworks. Now I can see where I need to go around here a little bit more, but it's been longer than a minute or two, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it, and I will get it on the next coat. I'm a little concerned about the area down around. It looks like paint has kind of went down around the bottom where the tape is, and I'm worried about when I peel it off, take the tape off around the drain, if it's going to pull it up. But there's nothing I can do about that now. I'm just going to have to hope it doesn't, and I'll deal with it if it does. I used a clean brush for each coat that I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and do my last coat and say a prayer that it goes smoothly. It looks much better than it did after the first coat. At least the fireworks have died down. I did have to medicate my dogs. The house was shaking earlier. Well, this is my third and final coat. And then you're supposed to let it cure for 48 hours, it says, before I touch it. Okay, here is the sink. The next morning, it's 9:20. Put everything out here. Here's the other sink. I think it looks really good. I'm a little worried about down that area when I peeled where you see the paint settle down. That's actually painter's tape. It is not sitting on a drain there. It's sitting on painter's tape. So if I have any trouble, it'll be when I'm pulling up that painter's tape, but I think it'll be okay. So right now, I'm happy with it. Looks like it gave good coverage. Okay, it has cured a little more than the 48 hours. It's actually cured about 12 hours longer. And I'm going to use a knife here to cut around it to remove the tape. Now, I'm not that concerned about how there's some areas there. I have a way to clean that up. So I will be cleaning up the mess that I have from it. I was going to take this off yesterday, and I ended up spending the day in the emergency room with my dad, who has pneumonia, which I was happy to be there for him. I just hate him being sick. You know, the thing is, I'm done with this, and I know now exactly what I would do different, and I know that if I turned around and did this sink again, I would do a much better job. If you can find a way to practice on something, that'd be even better. But overall, it looks better than it did, so I'm happy. And to clean up, you use lacquer thinner, so I do have some lacquer thinner. Okay, this is the part where my hands got messy because, believe it or not, it's still wet down in there. So I need to cut around it. And I've got it all figured out. I'm covering up the metal base that's down in there now. Ideally, you would not have this problem. That looks really bad. But I'll be able to pull that up and get that out. I already have a plan. So this is wet. I'm going to wipe off a little of that, but it's sticky. I've purchased a piece to go over it. Okay, I'm going to place this down in the middle now. Now I'm going to take the lacquer thinner and clean up around the sink. Okay, and there we have it. I can't say it's quite the finished project because it's not finished per se, but the sink part is done. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks good. There's this one. Now what I need to do yet, I did these countertops 3 years ago, and it needs a new clear coat put on it, but I'm going to touch it up, maybe take the blue out of there. I'd use that to kind of tie in the sinks that were there before. I don't know, I may use some other colors, and then I used a kit by Gianni. So I will touch this up, and I've got some marks where I've gotten stuff on it. But for 3 years old, it's held up pretty well. So I'm going to touch this up and then put a new clear coat on it, and that'll make it very shiny and glossy. It's really lost that over the last 3 years. And then I will caulk around the sink. So that'll cover up. You can see around there. That will cover that up. So I'm not worried about that. I think the sink looks really good. It's very shiny. I'm very happy with it. This is what I used. Homex Tough Tile. Highly recommend it. Well, there you have it. I'm very happy with this. $36 or something I have in it. So it's cheaper than, obviously, than changing out the sinks. I do plan on redoing this when I am all done with my testing. So I need to get to 5 years, and then I will go down to just being probably tested once a year, or looked at once a year, but on top of all the other exams. I'm being seen about every 3 months. So my money is going to copays and deductibles, and then the money I'm going on vacation and enjoying my family, making memories, which I think is more important than redoing my bathroom. So this is what I am doing to get me through till I get on the other side of this cancer story, and then I can redo my bathroom, hopefully. So thank you for coming along on this journey with me. I will have a follow-up video sometime in the next month where I fix the countertop a little bit, just touch it up, and then put the clear coat on, and I'll caulk around it, and you can all see what it looks like when it's totally done. But right now, I am extremely happy with the sinks. Got rid of that teal color. So I like teal. I like to wear it, but not on my sinks. So anyway, thank you for watching me. And if you have any questions, please drop them below. I'm in no way an expert, but I am happy with the end result. So
Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.